tied at 17, 21 seconds to go. Let's check in and watch the final seconds, and we'll come back and chat about this.
Now there's 21 seconds left. Auburn has one timeout. You try to get a little bit more here. Do you take the risk?
I think maybe you bring it a run to the left and get the ball right in the middle of the field, and then call that last timeout with about 4 seconds left and try to win it on the last play of the game.
Last thing they said before they break the huddle, hold on to the ball. And Tate put it right in the middle of the field.
Now you let the clock go down to about 4 and then call the timeout with 4 seconds. Or 3.
4 upsets so far in the top 10, 6 of the top 13. This would add to it. And you would have 3, 4, and 5, and 7 all losing on the same night or on the same weekend. And so 3 seconds, they call the timeout.
And you think, big picture college football again, who stands to benefit the most? Well, one team is Ohio State. They have a chance to shoot skyward with the events of today. Of course, USC trying to hold on. LSU not overly impressive early in the game against Tulane, but held on.
And if you're LSU, you hate to see a game that is set up this monumentally to have the team you're going to play lose the week before, because then they have something to get even with against you. Byram will have a chance to win it from 43 yards. If not, we go to overtime.
Does Florida use their last timeout right before the kick here to ice the kicker? I think they're going to right now. Urban Meyer's right by the official. Nope. Yep, they did. Urban Meyer waited right before the ball was snapped and called timeout. This is not going to count. Urban Meyer called a timeout before the kick. He did it perfectly. And Tommy Tuberville's going to find out right now that they got to kick it over.
Byram put it through from 43 yards. Timing is everything, isn't it?
Urban Meyer was right in the official's ear, and he was waiting until right before the ball snapped to call timeout.
You see him say now.
Yeah, Brett Bielema of Wisconsin was the guy who did that last year and kind of showed people how to do it. And Urban Meyer waited till the exact last moment and called the timeout. Now you have the energy of Auburn kicking it, thinking they won the game.
Exactly right.
Now they've got to line up and do it again.
Coaching is a copycat profession. You see somebody do something that works, well, by golly, you're going to do it next because of that very reason. It worked. And Urban Meyer just took a lot of the starch out of Auburn. They kicked the winning field goal, and it doesn't count. Now they've got to do it again.
Mike Shanahan did it 2 weeks ago in their game against the Raiders, and Janikowski missed it the second time.
Mike knows what he's doing, too.
Yes, sir.
Can Byram make it again? How cool is Wes Byram? He made the winning field goal twice. And the 4th-ranked Gators go down at home, ending an 18-game home win streak. And is that redemption for Brandon Cox or what?
Boy, he had to get that ball up in a hurry, too, because Florida had some lift there for the block attempt. Watch how quickly this ball gets up.
In your face with the Gator chomp as he leaves the field. Let's go to Holly Rowe.
Well, Coach Tuberville, I want to take you back to the 4th down play in the first half. You decide to go for it because you came to win. How hard was that decision?
Well, it's pretty hard. But when you go on the road, you got to take all the points you can get. And this is a good football team in Florida, and we needed some kind of boost, so I just kind of took a gamble, and it worked.
What went through your mind when they called timeout after the successful first try?
Well, I saw that on TV the other day, I think, in the pros, and somebody did that, and it worked for them. But Wesley stood in there and kicked it. You know, that's what it's all about. You got to make plays when they're there.
Wes, you're a true freshman. What was going through your mind after you had to go through that again?
Just to get down there and hit the field goal. I mean, we worked hard all week to beat them, and practice was rough, but we came through, so.
Good job, freshman.
Thank you.
Guys?
Holly, what a...
All right, so Urban Meyer had never lost in September at Florida, had never lost at the Swamp since he took over. Florida had won 18 straight at home. That was second in the nation only to USC's 35 straight at home. Florida's 11-game win streak overall comes to an end. They could have tied a school record with a 12th straight win, but they go down.